coming back to school with me? We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm the board game teacher. Today we're taking a look at The Magic Labyrinth by Drei Magerspiel. And I know I butchered that name. So in looking at the report card for Magic Labyrinth, I'm going to give the number of players a B. And I give it the B because that means 4 players. This game plays up to 4 players, can easily accommodate 2 players or 3. I think the number of players doesn't actually matter in this game. It plays very well with any of those numbers. So it's a really nice game for up to 4 players. For the learning, I'm going to give the game a C. I think it's, again, one of those games, it doesn't teach any sort of curricular skills, but what it does teach is a lot of really good memorization skills in terms of remembering where you're going through this magical labyrinth, because the walls are invisible, so you have to remember where you've been, otherwise you're going to get knocked back to the start. And if you're not quite sure what I mean by that and how that plays out, well, you'll have to watch the extended video to make sure you're seeing the whole thing and how this game is played. But overall, as I'm saying, there's a lot of really great skills in terms of, the turn-taking, the social skills, but also those memorization skills, which are sort of an important thing to be learning, which are then going to help in the learning of other skills as well. I think for what this game does teach, I think it teaches it very well. For fun, I'm going to give this game an A. I think this game is a lot of fun. In fact, I have had adults who have come to my home to play board games that have requested to play this too. So this isn't a game just for kids. I mean, on the back here it says is ages 6 to 99, and I honestly think that's pretty accurate. I mean, I think this game is fun for adults as well as for kids because of the way that things work out. And as I say, you're trying to navigate your way through an invisible labyrinth. It's pretty cool. The replayability of the game too is very high because you can always reconfigure the walls of the labyrinth even though they're invisible. So it's all really neat and it's a lot of fun, and I think the fact that it spans all those age ranges and does such a great job of it makes it an A in my book. For time, I'm going to give this game an A-. It's once you have the game set up, setting up the walls for the labyrinth can be the tricky part, the long part, but if you have that already pre-set up, you can even just kind of spin the board a few times. That way people, if they have any idea where the walls are, they quickly forget. It's just a very fun, fast game, and you can play it multiple times. Again, when I've had friends come over, we played it a couple times in a row. It's a nice, fun filler game even to be playing while you're waiting maybe for other people to show up or in between games or something like that. This game is a great one, really hits the spot for that sort of fast game that you might be looking for, but it's not as small as you might picture for a fast game, so it's kind of cool in that regard. Very quick and easy to set up, well, except for the walls, but apart from that, quick and easy to set up, very easy to put away because you just throw everything back in the box again. The box is actually part of the whole component in the board. So it makes it very easy for the cleanup. So overall, A- for the time. For cost, I'm giving this game an A. When I checked this one up on levelup.ca to be sure of how much it costs, it's actually only $26.95, which for a board game this size with wooden components is, to me, like unheard of. Plus, like I said, the amount of fun you're going to be having playing it and the replayability of it means that you're going to be able to enjoy this game for a long time, and I'm sure you're going to get a lot of play out of it. And all of that for under $30 is absolutely great for a board game these days, particularly, as I say, with wooden components. So for that reason, I give it the solid A. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Magic Labyrinth. If you have any questions about the game or any suggestions for games you might like to see on the channel, please leave me a message in the comment section below. If you have any ideas for things you might like me to talk about, be they pedagogical topics, theory, or other games, as always, just let me know and put a message in the comment section, and I'll be sure to respond. But until next time, I'm Craig Thompson Wood, the board game teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school?